Hi guys, and welcome to the very first episode of Eternal Sundays. My name's Eternal the Indie Mercenary. This show is to support and highlight the local artists in Nebraska that are doing big things that I think deserve a little bit more of a buzz. Today on the show, I do a review for Bacon the Small Town General's music video, The Game of Life. And we sit down with your boy KT and talk about everything music and his new album, A Different Breed. Y'all are not going to want to miss this one. Let's get straight into the intro. But before we do, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way, each time I drop a video, you're going to get it first, baby. Here's the intro.
Mercenary from your playlist.
All right, so we're going to start off Eternal Sunday this week with my review of Bacon the Small Town General's music video, The Game of Life. Bacon the Small Town General is an artist here from Nebraska that is doing fantastically big things, working with Stevie Stone out there at Odyssey Records, and I wanted to highlight this man because he is putting Nebraska on, y'all. So check out my review. What's going on, fam? This is Eternal the Indie Mercenary. Today we will be reviewing Bacon the Small Town General's new music video. It came out about 4 months ago, actually, as a matter of fact. It's called The Game of Life, and I think it's an awesome music video. I have seen this before, but I wanted to make this reaction video. I reached out to Bacon the Small Town General personally, and he said that was good looking out, fam. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's the 100% go line. And thank you guys for watching Eternal Sundays. But hey, let's get into it right away, shall we? All right, Game of Life right here, bro. Let's react. Alright. Dude, I just want to say, man, I love the fun game, bro. And you know Bacon, man, he got one of the most unique flows, bro. Hold on. He said he helped pay for your funeral, bro. Damn. All right, let's keep going.
The consequences. Make the wrong move, you could lose your life or end up with a life sentence. Niggas that come to your crib.
That's real, man. You know what I love about Bacon, man? He be speaking about what's true to his life. I really enjoy that.
Bitches that do you worse. They hit your ass where it hurt. Play with your love in your heart. Rub your shit through the dirt. That's why it's fuck a bitch. I'ma put myself first.
You know, and I love how he's always featuring all of his team, man. He's always featuring all of his team, bro. He got everybody from the gang up in his videos every time, man. And that's just dope.
It ain't no recess, this ain't PlayStation or Nintendo. Your homie knock you off and help pay for your funeral. I do not trust none of these niggas. I do not fuck with none of these fuck niggas. I will not give you no fronts, nigga. I don't care if I grew up with you. Have all your money up front, nigga. That's the way that you come up, nigga. Front a nigga on love.
You know, and that's another thing, man. His business always on point, bro. Like, you just can't say enough about Bacon, bro.
This is the game of life. Everybody gotta roll the dice. Nigga fuck around, make the wrong movie, go to
man, I love the effects and everything in here. They got some filters in here, and then they got some clear shots, bro. I mean, it's sick.
Roll the dice, take whatever hit the flow. It ain't no recess, this ain't PlayStation or Nintendo. Your homie knock you off and help pay for your funeral.
Woo! Damn, that's sick. That's so sick.
It's the game of life. Reality check. No hand down.
Ooh, hey, we done slowed down. Dude, can I just go ahead and say the gear is swagging, bro? I love the Game of Life gear, bro. Y'all gotta hit up Bacon for some of that gear, bro. That shit is fire as fuck. I love it. Game of Life, bro.
We are playing in the game of life. You gotta think about the consequences. Make the wrong move, you could lose your life.
Man, that was awesome, bro. Awesome, bro. Wow, man. I can't even. That was just so cool, bro. So cool. All right, man. That was Bacon the Small Town General, man. That was sick, right? Oh, my goodness. If y'all, wow. Just wow, dude. Wow. That music video was clean. The lyrics were on point. The dude has one of the best flows for his type of music that he has, that he puts out. I think it's just so good, bro. It really is. Bacon is a local artist from around here, but he's doing big things out there with Stevie Stone and Odyssey Records. And really wanted to shout him out here on Eternal Sundays, because Eternal Sundays is all about promoting indie artists from right here in Nebraska. And Bacon the Small Town General is one of those guys, and one of the guys that's been putting on for a very, very, very long time in the Fun Gang. Shout out to everybody up in the Fun Gang, Nas, Flame, Bacon, Cherry, all of them. Cherry, his girl, dude, she's amazing too. Like, y'all gotta go check out Bacon the Small Town General. If you have not checked that shit out yet, you need to get there like ASAP Rocky now. All right, so thank you guys for watching this portion, the review segment. We'll be back with another review. If you think your music video needs to be reviewed on Eternal Sundays, you can hit up the page for the DMs. That's www.facebook.com/TheIndieMercenary. All right. Now back to the show. What's up, everybody? It is Eternal Indie Mercenary here. Welcome to Eternal Sundays. Today, I am sitting down with your boy KT. I am super, super excited about that. I'm going to do some interview questions with him. And KT, say hi to everybody, man.
Hey, what's up? How's
Hey. Man, I am so pumped to have you, dude. A Different Breed is dope, man. Just dope, bro. I just could not stop listening to it today, over and over and over, man. It's on point. Making him a mastermind, that's like one of my favorite tracks on there, and that plug track, dude, hats off, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, man, we're gonna jump straight into the questions here, bro, because you know what, I just got to get to know you a little bit, bro, for real. So my first question for you is, where are you from, and what was your early childhood like, man? Because, dude, you got so much swag about you. You got so much real stuff to say in your lyrics, bro. I gotta know where you grow up from, where you come from.
Well, I'm originally from Milwaukee in Wisconsin. It's not too far from Nebraska. Honestly, if you just if you cut out the state of Iowa off the map, because
we don't need them. Sorry to all the fans out in Iowa.
Right. Then you basically got Wisconsin to the northeast corner. So yeah.
And that's why you a Bucks fan, huh?
Yeah.
I bet. Well, you had to be pretty proud of them last season, man. We didn't quite get it done, but hey, that's pretty badass year, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, we came a long way. Like, back when I was watching them, we'd barely win at all, like 20, 30, 40 win seasons year after year, and to see them win the finals this year is, dude.
That's got to be pretty great, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And, as a Cowboys fan myself, I know exactly what it's like to wait for a championship. I was a Mavs fan back in the day when they did the Heat, and I'm still a Mavs fan because I'm from Northeast Texas, bro. But man, so I know what it's like waiting for a championship. So what was your early childhood like, man? What was it like growing up there in Wisconsin or Milwaukee? You said? I'm sorry.
Yeah, yep, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It was fun, man. It wasn't too bad. Like, I grew up as an only child. And my parents got divorced when I was 7. So for the most part, I just lived with my mom. So it was mainly just me and my mom.
Shout out to all the moms out there, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so like it was it wasn't too bad. Like my mom raised me pretty well. I was pretty disciplined as a kid, and it stuck with me. So that's good. It made it so that you try to have my priorities straight, and ensure that like I was raised well and didn't really stay out of trouble, for the most part. So that was fun. It was fine. The winters up there can be pretty harsh. They're not super crazy, but they're pretty bad at the same time.
I'd imagine, bro. I'd imagine, man. Well, your mama did a damn good job, man, because you know what? You were one of the most disciplined acts I've ever seen. I had the pleasure of performing with you on a couple different shows, and every time I ever see you up on the bill, man, I'm just super excited to get there, man, because I know it's going to be pure business. The dude's going to come prepared. The dude's going to sell his tickets. This dude is going to put on a show, bro, and I just always appreciated that. So your mama did a damn good job about instilling those morals and ethics in you, bro, so shout out to your mama. For real. All right, man, let's move on to the next question, bro. All right, we see here. Where did you All right, this is it. Where did your name come from? Did someone give you your name, or did you give it to yourself, or did something kind of weird happen? How did the name your boy KT come? I know it's kind of a simple name. It's like, yo, I'm your boy KT, but is there a story behind it?
Sort of, yeah. Like, when I was in high school, before I got into becoming a recording artist, I was on the track and field team. Like, I was a big athlete in high school.
Hell yeah.
Did football, basketball, track. But for track season, my coach came to me one day after I was just practicing. I was a long and triple jumper, and he just wanted to talk to me really quick, briefly, and he was like, "Hey man, just want to let you know you did pretty good last meet. I like the improvement. Keep up the solid work, KT." And that was like the first time anyone ever called me KT.
Yeah, there it is. It's like, oh.
And it just stuck with me throughout high school. And eventually I got into doing student announcements, or like I was an announcer in my high school.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, for sure. And every time I would do Fridays. And every Friday, like, "Good morning, Rufus King. These are your Friday morning announcements with your boy KT." And then stuck. So like then when I came out to college in Nebraska, because that's what ultimately brought me to Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
My good friend, he wanted me to get started with music because he was too. And so then he asked me, what do I want my stage name to be? And I was like, well, it's got to be your boy KT,
Yes.
That's what people called me in high school, KT. And then I just added your boy on there just to make it more interesting. So
right, hey man, I dig that story, man. I have similar story with the old moniker that I had, but dude, that's awesome, man. I like it when people have a story behind their name. They didn't just be like, well, I saw a rat skin one day, so I named myself Rat Skin. You know what I'm saying? So, but I like that, man. That's a dope story, man. Like, so you as an announcer, you announced like the morning announcements and stuff. Was that what you was talking about? That's kind of sick, bro. So you was always had this personality about you, this swagger about you, huh?
Yeah, say that, man. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. Let's talk about your body of work a little bit. You've worked with the hit Radiac on your latest music video. I'm imagining you worked with him a little bit on the latest album too, correct?
Yeah, man.
How long y'all known each other, and what's it like working with Clinton, man? And he's awesome, dude. I've got the pleasure of meeting with him. He's an amazing producer. His stuff is amazing. What's that like?
It's great, man. He's sort of kind of like he's literally a brainiac. Like that is like crazy. His creative mind is just like out of this world. But yeah, like he's a really hardworking guy. He's family oriented. He's very responsive and receptive to the people he works with, So it's pretty easy to work with him. He's very accommodating, and I feel like he really like inspires the people he works with to like push harder and go for what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the best part about it. That's a good producer right there who could push it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So yeah, he definitely encourages me to be better, and to if I ever have any questions with anything regarding music, like he'll usually help me out pretty well. He's sort of kind of like just honestly, he's sort of kind of like a mentor to me. Honestly, he really helps me out with a lot of things that I do.
Kind of like your big bro up in hip hop, huh? Something like that, like a father figure. What'd you say, father figure or big bro?
I would definitely say big bro.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. I was like, he's a little young to be a father figure, but he's a father, right?
He is. Yeah, he's got a couple daughters.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
So, hey, he's a father figure every day. But, man, I just think that he has some of the dopest music videos out right now. Like, his music videos, especially for as far as, like, Nebraska even is concerned, but I'd even say all over. He has some of the dopest music videos, and I've seen you guys working together for a long time. Where did y'all meet?
We met, I'm trying to think. It's been a while. We've known each other like 2016, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I think I met because like I was working with Screwface John, and then I was looking for more show opportunities in Lincoln. And I noticed that he was doing a show, so I inquired, like, opening up for Screwface John. And then when I opened up for him, he's like, okay, send your set or whatever to the DJ, and Clinton was the DJ for it.
There it
and
is.
pretty sure that's how I met him, and then I kept in touch with him, and then I eventually started using him for like his beats and his engineering and all that, and we just became friends over the years and developed a pretty solid relationship. So
to all you aspiring rappers out there, that is called networking. What KT did, that's called networking, and that's how you get somewhere. Stop paying these fake people to promote your shit. Stop doing it. All right. But
it's
that's
true.
an awesome story, man. Awesome. Okay, man, my next question for you is, with amazing tracks like Vacation, Get the Green, Making of the Mastermind, there was one I was listening to earlier that I thought was a sleeper. Was it Stay Plugged or Plugged In? Something like that?
Yeah, it's Stay Plugged. Yep.
Stay Plugged. That was a sleeper, dude. That is a 402 track. I will be adding that to the Nebraska Got Bars playlist. For sure. I got a few tracks of you on there. So, with amazing tracks like Vacation, How to Get the Green, Making of a Mastermind, how do you come up with your material, bro? Where do you draw that inspiration from?
Man, I swear, like, most of my inspiration just comes from like what I go through and just experiences, Like, I feel like the best way for me to make music is just to like just write and record about what I go through and just what I do in life,
Absolutely.
So if you listen to any one of my songs, like, it's pretty much just like pretty autobiographical,
Dude, that's so true, man. As I'm listening to these tracks, man, you're talking about going to the barbecue with the homies. You're talking about, like, hey, man, I can't come out tonight, bro, because I'm going to be working all night long, bro. I wish I could come out, bro, but I can't because I'm working, because I'm a real artist, So I do hear the personal stuff coming in from that, man. So I always ask this question, I think I'm going to ask all my other guests this too, is about like where they draw their inspiration from, because I know a lot of guys that are going to be watching this channel are going to be guys that are aspiring to rap, or maybe are interested in learning more about the scene here in Nebraska. And I think it's interesting, and it's always really cool when you can get to know your artist based on what their inspiration is. So I think it's really cool that you draw from your everyday experiences. You're growing up in Milwaukee, now you moved to Nebraska, you've probably met a vast walk of people through touring and everything like that. So those experiences have got to be vast, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's just amazing, like where you can come up with inspiration, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, like and honestly, usually my like creative process is like I'll come up with like a general concept, like just the whole different breed concept. I'll sort of kind of like, I don't know, I'll just sort of kind of have it come to me, I won't really like try too hard,
Right.
I'll just sort of kind of just go about like doing everyday things, and if I happen to just have that moment where I just think of it, then I'll stick with that and ride with it,
Right.
And once I have like that general concept, then I'll like think of different ideas that can tie it together. And like I gain a lot of inspiration just from like listening to the beats too, like I usually listen to the instrumental first, and then I'll come up with the title and
Right.
Write about, so like I don't know, it's just one thing comes together, and then I'll think of another thing, and then I'll think of like the title and the concept, and then I'll think of a hook, and then I'll write like or sometimes I'll just listen to the beat and I'll write a bar to it, and then I'll be like, oh, that sounds pretty dope, and then I'll think of something
Yeah.
tie it in together, and then one thing leads to another, and I just got a track, So
No. So it's like puzzle pieces, bro. You talking like puzzle pieces? It's just all just like I get a piece at a time, and I just click them motherfuckers together, make it sound tight, put it together, get the glue in there, and we got a tight ass song. I feel it.
Yeah, exactly. And it honestly it just becomes more natural. And it gets easier as you go, Because I remember like the first track I made, I really didn't know where I was trying to go with it.
I feel like that's a lot of us.
Yeah, I just it took me like 3 weeks off and on to make, just like taking every single bar super seriously and trying to make sure that it was just really cool, and now like I can make tracks sometimes in like less than an hour.
Ain't
you
that
know?
cool? Ain't that cool? How where you when you look back, that first shit you did that never did more than 20 views, or when never nobody even ever heard and shit, and then you come listen to your new shit, and you're like, damn, look how
Yeah.
far I've come, bro, in just this short amount of time. And to you, it feels like a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I've been doing this stuff for about 10 years now, and it feels like just yesterday I started, man. And I don't know if it's the same way to you, but. And I know you've been in it for a while now too, and it once you get going, it's like this whirlwind, man. It just sweeps you up, man. I think true artists, as such as yourself, you understand that concept of just being swept up in something you love. I've heard tracks by you that literally speak to that. So that's pretty crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. All right, man. I'm gonna move on to the next one here. Okay. So this is one I am asking for sure. I'm going to ask every artist that comes on this show this question.
Okay.
I know a lot of rappers struggle with writer's block, bro. And like we were just kind of talking about your writing process, so this kind of goes into it. I know a lot of rappers struggle with writer's block. Has this ever been an issue for you personally? And if so, what do you do to clear your head?
Yeah, man, it has. Like, So I guess I have a pretty good balance between being like a mechanical writer and a spontaneous writer. Like sometimes I will just be like, okay, I need to write lyrics. Like it's been too long. I need to at least get some ideas, something
on that paper.
Yeah. Whether it's dope or not, like, just get in the habit of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then other times I'll just be like, oh, I feel like writing lyrics today. Like, it's coming to me. Like, I've got natural juices just flowing, and it's just like, I don't even have to try, So, like, I guess I've got a pretty good balance of that. There are definitely days when I try to force it, and I'm just like, nah, I'll just do it another day.
Yep.
Feel like you can't force it too much because then it'll just be like, you won't feel it enough, And
it's a lot like taking a shit, I'd imagine. If you're going to force it out, that shit's going to hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, you want it to be natural, and you sort of kind of got to wait for the right moment sometimes, Because, like, if it's not, like, if you're not too excited about it, and if you're not really feeling it that much, then it's going to carry on. And it's like when you release it, you're going to be like, I'm not really feeling that. When you perform it, it's like, that track's okay. Like,
right.
You're like waiting, and you really feel that moment when
none of us get into this game to make throwaway tracks. None of us got in the game to make throwaway tracks.
Yeah,
so.
Right. Exactly. I mean, you want every track to be your best. So It's like, yeah, I mean, you just sort of kind of want to make sure that you're in a proper mindset, and like you don't want to really. If I've learned that if it's just like if it's not coming out and if I'm not feeling it, then I'll just do it another day.
Exactly. So, it's when the inspiration hits. Like I always say, man, if you ain't got it that day, you might have it tomorrow. You might have it next week. Wait, because what you're going to write then is going to be 20 times better than what you're going to write today when you ain't got your heart in it, bro. And I feel that. And just another thing I want to point out about what you said, man, to all the artists listening here, it happens to all of us. We all have those days we can't put shit to paper. We all have those days that we want to put stuff down. We want to get in that stew and work, but our voice just ain't on point. Our writing just ain't on point. It fucking happens. Don't get down on yourself.
Yeah, that's so true, man. It's so true.
Absolutely, man. And ain't nobody, I don't give a fuck what anybody did. I don't care what the exception to the rule is. Ain't nobody an overnight success. So, it takes a lot of promo and a lot of other things that are behind the scenes to even get that success. So stop listening to these fake ass people telling you all you got to do is pay this guy or go get a fake view thing. I've had a lot of that shit lately, especially since the rebrand. It's been really getting a lot of messages from a lot of fake ass promoters and everything else because it's a new profile and it ain't got a whole lot of people yet. So I feel this. All right, man. So as I've already said, the album is fucking incredible, bro. It is just, it's so good. Did you do the mix and master yourself? And did you work with a team? How did you put this shit together? I mean, I know we've already kind of talked about it, but let's get a little more in depth.
For sure. I'm the type of artist that likes to outsource a lot. So I all the concepts are me, all the artwork is me, all the ideas are me, you know,
Right.
all the lyrics, all that is me. But like as far as like putting it together and like having people put my ideas to, you know, to life, then that's where I outsource a lot, you know, like so I'll come up with the idea and then I'll go to my producer and be like, hey, like I need a beat that sort of kind of sounds like this. And a lot of times I'll link up with my producers in person sometimes, and we'll like make the beat from scratch and like get it exactly how I want it to sound, you know, so that way it's like, you know, it's tailor made towards you and what you're looking for, you know?
No,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, no, that's actually really cool because, you know, like I feel like a lot of people do that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, and it's not always that way, but I try to like I try to make the beat as like custom as possible usually. It
It
doesn't
makes
always
it unique, man. Yeah.
exactly, it makes it unique. And then I don't record myself. I go to a studio. I typically record with my engineer who I started with in Lincoln. His name's TJ Sadler.
Oh, I know TJ. He used to run Sad
yeah.
Son. Yeah. TJ's a good dude.
Yeah, we have pretty good chemistry together. We work together pretty well. So he knows my style, and he knows like usually what I prefer in my mixing and everything. So it works pretty well.
So y'all built that relationship over the years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, build chemistry for sure.
I tell you what, rappers, take this note. Take more time with the producer and less time with the bitches, and you will have a better track.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that's awesome, man. So, okay, so you don't mix and master your own stuff, but all the concepts, all the ideas, all the artwork, all that stuff, that's all you. And I think that's a lot of artists. I think a lot of artists today think, if I'm not doing it all, it's not me. That's not necessarily the case. All of this stuff came out your brain. He's just helping your idea come to life. And I think that's what a lot of artists don't understand. And especially when it comes to this audio engineering thing, as being a dude who just started his own little like home studio, and I'm saying that in air quotes. I know you can't see me right now, but I'm doing air quotes. You will later. And it's a very budget studio. You know, it was just for me to track down a demo. You know what I mean? And
Right.
You got to understand, you can do it yourself at home. You can, but I'm telling you, those first few years, it's gonna sound demo quality, no matter who you are, bro. I mean, I'm working off a free DAW right now, and I'm working on putting more money into it, but it's a slow process. And then producers that already have it, already have the time invested, already have the 10,000 hours to make them great. Those are the guys. If you're ready to do an album like KT here has, which is fantastic, by the way, then you got to go to a real guy that knows his real stuff, and building that relationship with one guy is just fantastic. I understand there's a lot of flaky people in the world, so finding that one guy, that's almost like a blessing, bro. So
Right.
yeah, when
Yeah.
I first started, it was Future D. I liked Future D. I went
Yeah.
to D all the time.
Right.
He's got his construction biz shit going now, but I hear him getting back into it a little bit. But yeah,
Right.
so I built that chemistry with him when I first started. But I've done the gambit of fucking producers, bro. I tell you, I have ran the gauntlet. So to see somebody still sitting with one producer, that's pretty incredible. And also having to work with Clinton out there in Omaha and stuff, or he's in Lincoln, isn't he? Sorry, man, I'm all over the place today.
Oh, you're good.
All right, man. So let's get on to the next question here. You have some amazing features on this latest album, man. Like straight up some great features on the album. What's it like to have the support from the guys you do? And like, just like, it's incredible. These features are awesome, bro. Can you name off some of the features that are on this new album?
Yeah, man, I can. I got a former Maybach music artist, Rocky Fresh, based out of Chicago. I've got Strange Music's King ISO on there.
Yeah,
I've got,
Nebraska's own.
yep. I've also got Jay Influential, who is a budding artist out of Omaha.
Absolutely an incredible one too. Nice Enough
Yeah.
Entertainment. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, definitely. And then I've got Yada Man. He's definitely
Ooh.
super dope artist on there. He was on Stay Plugged.
Yes, he was. That song is a sleeper, bro. I'm telling you, a sleeper.
Yeah, For real,
It
man.
bangs, bro.
We're thinking about making a video for it, honestly.
Dude, you have got to do that. That song is sick. I played it twice this morning. I'm not even fucking playing because it was the first time I heard that particular song pop up on my Spotify, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is ill. Anyway, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Tell me more about who's on your album.
No, you're good, man. And then I've got a few Lincoln artists on there. I've got Jaden Keller. I've got Landon Flux, who I've worked with. I've got a couple of my own guys like Apollo, Just Rick, One, and then I've got Ray Tulo, who I also got in touch with recently too. So upon moving to Omaha.
See, that right there is love, man. See, people say they putting on for their city all the time, but you really putting on for your city by adding guys from your city and not just going and getting anybody that can bring them some promotion. So
yeah, exactly. Right. I like to work with a smorgasbord of people. Like, I feel like it's important to come up and build with the people who are in your scene, but it's also important to work with people outside of your scene too, to sort of kind of branch out.
Exactly, man, because, no one will support you like a stranger. Ain't nobody going to support you like a stranger. Strangers will support you more than your best friend from high school, more than your goddamn roommate. It is amazing what a stranger will do to support you. And it's also really cool that you're networking outside of the state because not only are you growing your reach, but you're growing all of our reach by saying, hey, Nebraska's here, bro. We ain't fucking around. Just because we live in some fucking cornfields, and I'm doing air quotes again, cornfields, we don't all live in fucking cornfields, just FYI for everybody out there. A lot of us live in metropolitan areas. But for the most part, like we out here, we doing this. This hip-hop scene ain't no bullshit. We ain't a bunch of country rappers. We out here, man? Yeah. So I like that answer. I really, 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 really like that answer, man. All right, man, I got to move on to the next question. I hate to cut you off short on that one, but
no, you're good.
This is what I'm really excited to ask you. So, dude, you are always swagged out to the nines. Even right now, you got your chain on and everything else, got your Buck shirt on. But, bro, every time I see you up in the shows, dude, you just look so legit. Every time I catch one of your music videos, dude, you look the part of a professional rapper. And I'm not saying like a gimmicky version of that. What I'm saying is you look the part of a guy who came to do business. Every time you got a clean cut, you got a clean shirt, you got a clean video. Man, have you always been about the swag, or is that just something that came along after hip hop started, or what was that?
I feel like it's just a part of my background, bro. Honestly, like just growing up, the high school I went to, like everybody always dressed up. They always looked fresh. They looked clean. A lot of my friends who I met in Nebraska, they always look fresh. They look clean. So it's like, I don't know. Everybody
can't be the grungy one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a part of like my friends and everybody who I'm around is usually pretty well dressed, and they're usually pretty fresh, and they have a pretty distinct and high level of fashion. So I just sort of kind of adapted to that, and got on the bandwagon with that. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just sort of kind of natural. I mean.
See, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you ain't going to be able to do it. It's just natural. All right, man. That was a fun question. Okay, so here's another little fun question. You're pretty super on stage, bro. So I'm going to ask you this question because myself, I'm a huge superhero nerd. If I could move this camera to the left, you would see stacks of comic books just all up and down this wall here. But you're pretty super on stage, bro. So if you could have any superhero's powers in any of it, Marvel, DC, Valiant, any of it, which superhero would you pick?
Man, I'm a Batman fan, dude.
Batman fan. He don't want no powers, bro. He just want them smarts and that money.
Pretty much, man. Yeah, Batman just he uses his intellect to his advantage, and like he's obviously really tech savvy, and he's got all his tools, and he's got his shit in line, So I mean, I sort of kind of like I feel like I'm talented, but at the same time, I feel like I've got my work ethic is even more so, to the point where that's where I get a lot of my success from. It's just like, I usually try to prepare. I usually try to just make sure that I know what to expect, you know.
Right.
And I feel like I just, really just, you got to put in the work, put in the time, and make sure that like you have what it takes to make a good impression, you know?
And that's what Bruce Wayne does, don't he? Right there, man. Bruce Wayne, that billionaire playboy, ain't just no billionaire playboy. That's just how everybody sees him. I like that answer, KT, but here, I'm gonna divulge a little bit into that a little bit more. I'm gonna say you like Bruce Wayne and Batman like this, bro. Because, man, you are the nicest, coolest dude. Like, you are so humble, bro. And that is like your Batman, bro. You are down, you're cool, you got the gadgets, you got the tech, you got everything else. But then I can see that side where you like, all right, time to go into my Bruce Wayne shit right now. I'm going to look swagged in the nines. I'm going to walk in here. I'm ready for business, son. So there's that fun, kick-ass side, even though that Dark Knight's serious, you know what I'm saying? You know he has fun being Batman. Nobody wouldn't have fun putting a mask on and beating the shit out of somebody. I don't care who you are. But when he ain't got that mask on, he got to come serious, and very correct because he's always hiding it. So I will say that you are a lot like Batman. I like that answer. I really do.
Thanks,
All right, man. All right, we getting down to the nitty gritty of it here, bro. The nittiest of the gritty. Okay, man. So this is the last question I got for you, man, and it's a pretty simple one. Tell everybody right here on Eternal Sundays where they can listen to your music, where they can buy your gear, where you could get any KT all the time. If you ain't got enough KT in your life, where do they go?
They can go on any social media platform, man. They can go on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. I'm not really big into TikTok, but
be real honest.
I don't know. It's not for me, I don't think. And then
it's past our generation, bro. I really do.
And then if you want to stream my new album, and if you want to stream any of my older music, it's all available on Apple Music and Spotify and Amazon and Tidal under your boy KT. It's 3 words, Y-A, boy, B-O-I, and then KT.
And we'll have that at the bottom of the screen for you guys, so you could go and check that out. Probably be in the description of the video as well.
And then YouTube as well. I'm definitely trying to grow up my YouTube channel, check videos, check out some of my vlogs, check out some of my work on there too.
Absolutely, man. Yes, and you're gonna have to shoot me that YouTube link so I can share that out in the description too. KT, man, I just wanted to thank you so much for being on my first ever episode of Eternal Sundays, being my first guest. Did you have a good time, man?
I did, man. It was a good experience. It was just answering your questions and just talking shit out, you know?
Yeah, exactly. See, this is a thing I don't think artists do enough here, is kind of just explain their processes and stuff like that. And we don't really have nothing like that for the Nebraska area. I will shout out the Mountain Dew Review and Revolution with a Microphone real quick. Those are 2 other programs that you can go to listen to local artists and hear what they got to say. And they're awesome dudes. Adam Malberger and Kaz the Prophet, both great dudes. Dude, Kevin, thank you again, man. I really cannot say enough. This is your boy KT, guys, and if you don't know, now you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Later, guys. That was my interview with your boy KT. I want to say thank you so much to your boy KT for coming on the program. I want to say thank you so much for Bacon the Small Town General allowing me to review his video. And I want to say thank you to all of you guys for coming and watching the first ever Eternal Sundays. If you watched through the whole thing, you a freaking all-star, man. And I'm going to be dropping one next week at the same time, same places, same things, except we got a new guest. And that guest for this one is going to be Kaz the Prophet. That's right, the Revolution with the microphone himself, Kaz the Prophet, going to be coming straight up on Eternal Sundays. So we're going to talk to him about what he's got going on, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So please tune in next week. Once again, hit that subscription button, notification bell. That way when I drop the next Eternal Sundays, you already know, bro. Thank you guys so much again. Any Mercenary, out.